one unexpected meeting, 4 unforgettable days. Her years of marriage began to crack. She loved him, but had to bury that love deep, forever. Her name was Francesca, a homemaker who lived like air in a quiet town, present but unnoticed. One day, while her husband and children were away at an exhibition, she met a photographer named Robert. He asked Francesca where the covered bridge was. She knew the way, but having spent so many years at home, couldn't explain it clearly, so she offered to take him there herself. She had no idea that this trip would pull her into something she could never escape. Robert was witty, gentle, and free, everything her repetitive life wasn't. When Francesca drove him home, she knew they should part ways, but she couldn't help herself and invited Robert to stay for dinner. Over dinner, he shared travel stories that made her laugh, and something new began to stir in her heart. After Robert left, she couldn't stop thinking about him, so she made a bold move. She left a note on the bridge, asking him to return for dinner the next day. He came. They met again at Rosamond Bridge, and their hearts caught fire. On the third day, they went to the countryside together and took photos. But happiness always feels too short. Francesca's husband returned. On the fourth day, she sat in the car at a red light with her husband. It was pouring rain. Robert stood at the intersection looking at her. If she opened the door right then, he would take her away. But in the end, Francesca just gripped the handle tightly. She chose her family and missed her destiny. Years later, as she lay dying, Francesca asked her children to scatter her ashes on that covered bridge, because that's where her love once lived.